Miss Sanders coming to you with another video. This is your Unit 4 exam. I'm going to read it. Read it aloud for those of you that need it. And you know who you are, and that's your business, if that's what you need. All right, make sure you put your name on it, your period, and your date. The rest of this information is for me. Don't touch it. Let's get started. This is your multiple choice questions. Number 1. Noah invested $2,500 or $2,500 in an account paying 3.5% simple interest. How much was his account worth after 5 years? Here are your answer choices. A, $2,937.50. B, $437.50. C, $2,587.50. Or D, $2,969.22. Number 2. Michaela deposited $2,000 in a retirement account that offers 5% interest compounded annually. Compounded, keyword. She makes no additional deposits or withdrawals. Which amount is closest to the interest Michaela earned at the end of 2 years? Here are your answer choices. A, $2,205. B, $2,600. C, $205. D, $600. Number 3. Jose used to budget $500 each month for groceries. He decides to change his budget for groceries to $425 this month. By what percentage was Jose's budget for groceries reduced this month? Was it A, 85%, B, 18%, C, 15%, or D, 5%? Next page. Number 4. Aaron earns $1,100 a month at his job. The table shows how much he spends each month. Here's your table. The title of the table is monthly budget. You have in this column the expenses, which is cell phone, clothes, food, car, savings for college, and other. In this account, or in this column, you have the amount of money that each one of these costs. The cell phone is $150, clothes is $75, food $125, car $400, savings for college $300, and other is $50. Based on this table, which statement is true? A, Aaron spends 30% of his budget on his car. B, Aaron spends 25% of his budget on food and his cell phone. C, Aaron spends $40 of his budget on clothes and savings for college. Or D, Aaron spends 10% of his budget on other. Number 5. The table below shows John's statement of his net worth. Assets are shown as a positive number and liabilities are shown as negative numbers. The value of John's student loan obligation is not given. So here's your table. It's a net worth statement. This is the item column and this is the value column. So for your checking account, it is positive $1,500. Savings account, positive $2,500. Credit card debt, negative $4,500. Student loans, it is not listed. House, current value, $262,500. Car, current value, positive $1,950. And investment, $7,500. John's net worth is $266,500. Based on the information in the table, what is the current value of John's student loan obligation? Is it A, negative $20,000, B, negative $22,500, C, negative $25,000, or D, negative $27,500? Number 6. This is part B. These are your open response questions. Number 6. Austin invested $2,400 in each of his savings accounts. Account A pays for 3.5% simple interest. Account B pays for 3.5% compound interest, with interest compounded annually at the end of each year. For 6A, you're going to calculate the amount of interest that Austin will earn on his investment in account A after 5 years. For question 6B, you're going to calculate the amount of interest that Austin will earn on his investments in account B after 5 years. And C, which account will earn Austin the most interest after 5 years and how much more? Number 7. The table shows Rochelle's net worth statement. Assets are shown as positive values and liabilities are shown as negative numbers. In this table, we have a checking account, which is positive $1,580. We have a savings account, which is positive $7,230. We have a car loan, which is negative $9,850. We have a home, which is positive $162,000. We have a car, which is positive $16,400. A mortgage, which is negative $125,650. A retirement account at $32,200, and a credit card balance at negative $4,625. Based on the information in the statement, what is Rochelle's net worth? Number 8. Rebecca earns $4,400 per month, of which 25% is taken out of her paycheck for taxes and other fees. A. Calculate Rebecca's take-home pay. B. Rebecca's monthly budget includes $975 for rent, $300 for groceries, $165 for savings, $415 for car payment, and $125 for utilities. What percentage of Rebecca's take-home pay is used to pay for rent and utilities? Next page. Number 9. Amelia invested $5,000 in a savings account. She will not make any additional deposits or withdrawals. The account earns 3% interest compounded annually. What is the total amount that Amelia will have in her account at the end of 2 years? This one is number 10. The tables shown will be used for questions 10, which is this one, and 11, 10 and 11, which is on the next page. The Ramirez family has created a list of anticipated monthly expenses. This is the category of the expenses. This is the amount of the expenses. The mortgage payment is $1,140. The property taxes is $360. The utility bills are $225. The food is $600. Transportation is $300. Entertainment is $180. Emergencies is $195. Number 10, determine the percentage of the monthly expenses represented by each category shown below. A, you're going to do the percentage for the property taxes, which is here. The percentages for the food, which is here. And the percentages for the entertainment and transportation, which is here. Number 11. Mr. and Mrs. Ramirez have a total monthly income of $6,250. What percentage of their income is used to pay for their mortgage and property tax? Remember, you have to use the table on the previous page to answer question 11 as well. Number 12. These are your Gridable response questions. Make sure you record your answers and fill in the bubbles. Be sure to use the correct place value. If you're not sure, there's a place value chart on the wall in Miss Sanders' class. Haley, number 12, Haley invested $2,500 in each of 2 accounts. The first account pays 5% simple interest. The second account pays 5% compound interest, with interest compounded annually at the end of each year. After 2 years, how much more will the second account be worth than the first account? Number 13. Mark and Celeste have a total monthly income of $4,000 after taxes. Last month, they spent $711 on food and $249 on utility bills. What percentage of their after-tax income was spent on food and utility bills? Write your answer as a decimal, so you have to convert it to a decimal. There is a poster on that too in Miss Sanders' class. Last question. The table lists Emily and Joe's assets and liabilities. Here are the assets. These are the type, and this is the amount. The type of assets that they have is a checking account, which is $895. They have a savings account, which is $3,670. They have a house, which is $232,000, and a stock fund of $31,462. Here are their liabilities. This is the type. This is the amount. Their student loans, $29,560. Their car loan, $12,440. Their credit card balance is $3,420, and their mortgage is $213,300. So you're gonna figure out what is their net worth. What is their net worth? Once you figure it out, you're going to put it in the griddable. Remember, if their liabilities is more, you're going to have to shade the negative button, the negative circle. If their assets is more, once you figure out the net worth, you're gonna circle the positive. All right, Miss Anderson just read your entire test to you. Rewind as you need.